Body shaming is not from God. Body shaming does not derive from a place of love. It's not founded by love. And I'm very sorry for those of you, those of us who've been body shamed. Like, there are those of you who are still healing through the trauma of that. I want you to know that whatever you have experienced, whether somebody was picking on you as a little child, they called you names, they said some things about you that have deeply scarred you, and it still bothers you till this day. Some of you've been dealing with this since a child, and now you're in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s, and you're living out this pain from a deep, insecure place. I want you to know that you are loved by God. You are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. You have been made in the image of God. And I'm sorry that you have a tainted view of yourself. God doesn't look at you through the lens of this world. I know the world has expectations of how your body should look, but don't let the world define you. Don't let this world dictate how you should look. Let your dignity, let the way you look, the way you dress, the way you style, your personality, let all of that be informed and influenced by the way God sees you. God has made you. He has created you. And if you come from God, the creator of this universe, the one who has all power, all might, you shouldn't be too concerned about what these people have said about you. I am sorry that you've dealt with it, but I want you to know that you are loved. Like God loves you, my brother. God loves you, my sister, just the way you are. And I know it's popular for a lot of us to get surgery these days. But you don't need surgery before God. He accepts you just as you are. He sees you with all your flaws, quote unquote, because flaws could be defined by the world. Like, some people could say that that's a flaw concerning you, but other people would say, like, I like you just the way you are. God doesn't see you through the lens of the flaws. He knows all your flaws. He knows all your scars. He knows your insecurity. He knows the blemishes, all the things. He knows how you look without makeup, with makeup. He knows how I look without a tape, a shape up, without a haircut, with a haircut. And he accepts all of us just as we are, and equally loves us and values us. Like, we have a seat at his table. We have a voice. We are loved deeply from everlasting to everlasting. I'm sorry if somebody shamed you and said something to you that have really made you feel down about yourself. That did not come from God. Today, I want you to see yourself through the lens of God. See yourself through the lens of love, not through the lens of hate, not through the lens of the shame you experienced, but through the lens by which God sees you. Because the way God sees you, he sees you as a beautiful child of God. And the enemy can't do anything about that. He sees you as his precious, sweet little child. And he invites you in. His arms are open wide, ready to receive you. And there's nothing that could separate that love that he has for you. Not even your mistakes, not even your insecurities. God loves you. I don't know who this is for. If this was for you, let me know in the comment section. You don't know who needs to hear this. So if you can, share this with somebody. Share this with a friend or a family member. Invite somebody, because maybe they need to hear that they are loved despite of how they look or how much they weigh. You are loved. You are deeply loved. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe if you're watching for the first time. God bless.